2, 1, and we are rolling. And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live, and hell, it's going to be a great episode of TightSpot's Lounge. We have so much stuff to cover tonight. We have 6 mini segments of Get to Know Your Favorite Porn Star from AVN's 2023. We'll get into that. I have to go grab the prize here in a second. We're going to give out a prize for this segment because honestly, first 6 and then the next 6 will be in 2 weeks. So guys, be ready. You know, you'll get the gist of the whole thing.
Are there people here to give a prize out too?
There might be. You know, they're tuning in.
That's the only problem when you do it live at this time of day.
Yeah, I
Night,
know.
morning,
I know. I thought it would be a good idea to do, but I guess it might not be. Who knows? We'll see.
We
at
could
2 a.m. in the morning.
If you got more than the 6, we could maybe do like a midweek at 8 o'clock or something.
I do.
Time episode.
I have 12. I have 12 total. So we can do like 3 tonight, and then we can do the rest prime time sometime during the week, or like next. I don't know. Fuck. Sometime this weekend or next weekend.
Up, hang on. Are you picking up any weird background noise on my end?
What? No. Why? What's going on?
I just hear my kids like groaning upstairs.
Oh, okay. No, I don't.
They're just like they kind of do that when their blanket falls off them in the middle of the night, and instead of just grabbing the blanket and putting it back on yourself, they just sit there and make weird noises. My wife's up; she can handle it. I'm not neglecting my kids. So.
No, you're not. You're not neglecting your kids at all. You're a great father, and you keep on being badass like you are. So yeah, I went to it's gonna be fun. Like, we'll get into it when people it shows up, but like Knack Attack was saying, we might do that. That's an interesting concept, Knack Attack, that we might do a midweek episode or something. Who knows in the future, or an earlier time slot on the weekends, maybe just for the hell of it to do.
That would be like a mini-sode, something.
Yeah, a mini-sode. Yeah, that's correct. So Knack Attack, our movie this week was picked. It was supposed to be originally in the episode. It was supposed to be the regular show movie, but we found out later on from Knack Attack that the movie is on HBO Max, which Knack Attack doesn't have. So,
yeah. Although Hulu has the entire series of regular show, but for some reason, I think at one point they did have the movie, but they don't have the movie anymore, which is so weird. They have the whole series, but not the movie.
It is. Shit happens like that with streaming services. It's like they have one thing, then they don't, and then they take it off, or like in this past couple of days, Netflix has canceled some of the cartoon shows that they had, like Dead End Paranormal Park, and also Inside Job. And I had 2 friends that were part of those shows, and unfortunately those were canceled this week. I guess budget cuts or whatever fucking Netflix has. I don't know what their problem is, but
I imagine an animated show is probably slightly more expensive than a live action show.
Well, it is. It is a little bit to an extent, but I'm going to tell you this. Why the fuck do we need reality shows? Why do we need more reality shows? Like,
we don't. If they replaced them with that, then it's obviously a budget thing.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, you're not moving because I had you not moving on screen. Somehow you were just.
It's background noise.
What?
Reality
Oh, Knack Attack. My wife is saying that reality TV shows are background noise.
I don't watch them. I just have them playing in the
I
background.
prefer the ocean as background noise or the forest.
That is true. But life goes in its way.
Reality sucks enough as it is. I don't want extra reality as background noise.
Yeah. I agree with that. I mean, we see it in our daily lives how reality sucks and how life is fragile and craziness and condolences. I think we talked about this last episode, but I'm not sure. But Don West passed away. He was a TNA Impact announcer. I don't know if you remember him from back in the day.
I know the name. I'm familiar with the name.
Yeah, he passed away at age 59 from cancer. So condolences to him and his family.
Too young.
Yeah, I know, very young. But just wanted to get out of that way because Impact had their pay-per-view tonight, Hard to Kill, and they did a tribute this week to him on one of the episodes.
I think they could have renamed that one.
Huh?
Jeez. You think they could have renamed that one maybe for their tribute show?
No, it wasn't even a tribute show. It was the pay-per-view. Like, it's the pay-per-view. It was already planned out because to be named Hard to Kill, so they couldn't rename it. I don't know. Like, that's, I don't know. Yeah, true. I know where you're getting at there. It's I don't know. That's so true. But
just like maybe we should have just waited till the next one, or at least the next show afterward.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I don't know. You're gonna make me laugh a little bit about it, but it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's so true. Like, it could have been named something else, but it was an alright pay-per-view. Mickie James kept her career alive and did not lose to Jordynne Grace, who was actually from the York area, but she now wrestles for Impact and was the knockout champion until tonight, until she lost it to Mickie, who if Mickie James would have lost tonight, she would have retired, but I knew she wasn't going to retire. I just had a feeling. I'm like, this is not going to end her career like this. Oh, the light came on. Somebody's awake. Everybody's awake now. The podcast.
Can you hear it?
No.
My daughter's like singing or something. I don't know.
I don't hear her. I don't think anyone else out there hears her either. But if anyone's here watching, let us know. But it is 2:30 in the morning and 5:30 a.m. Eastern. But Knack Attack, how was your weeks? How were your 2 weeks? Anything interesting? Any new music? Any new books or any update on the gaming life going on with you?
Sure, I can hit a little bit of everything. I'm finally glad to sort of be back to a normal schedule after the holidays, even though this week's still a little weird because I got to take some days off because of my son's school schedule with teacher and service days and stuff. But
okay.
Yeah, so I saw Terrifier 2, and that's like my new favorite horror movie. I did a write-up for it on the blog, and I just picked up Brandon Sanderson's latest Mistborn novel from the library, and that's great, as usual, from Brandon Sanderson. And I've just been... What have I been playing? I've been playing a bit more of Shadows of Mordor.
Okay.
Which I've come to realize is a really ugly-looking game, but the gameplay itself is pretty good.
Okay. All right.
I'll take better gameplay over gorgeous-looking graphics any day.
Yeah, I mean that's what you should have in a game: better gameplay than graphics. But if you can get both, that's a great thing. But sometimes the studios and sometimes the developers, ease out on a little bit of things like that. But it happens.
I will say that game's a little too open world. Like, I get so distracted going along the main quest because there's so many little side quests in your path along the way. And then I'm like, oh, what's that? All right, I'll do that one. And then like here's the straight path where I should be going, but I end up going like here.
That happens. Those games, man. Those games are intense. I mean, those open world games when you have a lot of hours to play and a lot of stuff you can do to complete those games is great. For me, I watched Clerks 3. I'll tell you, it was a beautifully amazing movie as always. I mean, just because it's Clerks 3 and it definitely, it completed the trilogy. It was a true trilogy ender for Clerks. It brought things full circle. I loved it. Must see movie if you're a Kevin Smith fan for sure. Gaming wise, the PS5 is back. So thank God for that. That's finally back.
Thanks Sony for that.
What?
So thanks Sony for that.
Yeah, thanks Sony for that. They sent me a new one. I guess they couldn't fix the old one, so they exchanged it out for a different one because I looked at the back of the code, the barcode, the serial number. I'm like, this is different. So I guess they sent a new one. They never told me what was wrong with it. Just sent a new one. So got that. What else? The same stuff I've been playing. Maybe try to finish some stuff. I definitely want to delve back into High on Life and The Godfather. I know the Godfather game is great from what people were saying in chats that were talking about it. And then I don't know.
Have you had a chance to play Sifu at all?
Sifu? What's that?
That's that martial arts game.
I haven't played that, but I've seen people play it online on streams. I know that's one of those games people like. It's SIFU, right? SIFU, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sifu. Yep. Yeah, that came out in 2022. That is on. I think it's on It's on PC. It looks like.
Yeah, I don't know if you were able to like download a demo or anything.
No, I haven't. It's on PlayStation. I haven't been able to play it. I know I've seen it.
Have you seen the short film they released to help promote it?
Oh, really? Was it good?
It's pretty. It's a great 15-minute little martial arts film.
Okay. All right. Well, I might have to check that out. I know that's one of the games that.
It's on YouTube. Just look it up whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, I mean it's on Steam. It's on PlayStation and Xbox. So maybe one day down the line. But let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Also, in these past 2 weeks, I took it upon myself, not even telling Knack Attack that I would go and do this for the show. But a couple years ago, I attended this convention known as the Adult Video Network Expo. And I know this is like the 18 plus portion of the show, basically. But got to go. Very cool to see like all the new girls and some of the people that are actually on this platform. Amaranth, who is one of the top grossing Twitch streamers on here, she was there. She actually does adult content. And I didn't get to talk to her. What? Amaranth.
She a gamer too?
Yeah, she's a gamer too. She plays games. I'll tweet her. I'll shout her out here in the chat right now. I don't follow her, but she's doing AMSR in that video clip there that is showing on the screen right there. But I took it upon myself to get a press pass and did some interviews, like 2-minute clips that we were gonna do tonight, but I guess not many people are showing up right now because of the time and all that. So we may look forward to another time, like a more reasonable time.
Do like just one or two of them, just in case someone watches this later and they get a little taste.
Yeah. We can do one or two. I'll do some of the older the ones that are not. We're gonna. Well, let me do 2 of them. We have them right here. I have the email up here right now. Let me.
I'm hearing noises behind me.
What? What?
I'm hearing noises behind me.
Behind you?
Yeah. Someone's like doing something at the top of the stairs.
Oh God, your kids are rambunctious already. I know it's 6 a.m. Almost over there. But let's do a clip. We'll do one. We'll do the girl that's actually from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And she goes by Lauren, but her stream she's rebranding later this year to Miss Angel Reflections. So, here's a clip, and enjoy. Let me bring it up here. I'm gonna just bring up the audio. It's loading from the email, so give me 1 second, guys. Takes a second for some reason. I don't know why, but let's
Hey
go.
everybody, it is your boy TightSpot here. We are back at the AVN's 2023. And here today with us is another segment of Get to Know Your Favorite Porn Stars from AVN.
Is this just an audio file?
Yeah, just audio.
Miss Angel
Okay.
Reflection.
It's Angel Reflection. So Miss Angel Reflection, tell me this. How long you been in the
Is it possible to bring up a screenshot so everyone knows
8.5 years.
which
So your
who you're
favorite
talking to?
sex act or position?
My favorite position is probably like missionary, but with one leg.
Yeah, I can hold on. Let me do that. Let me go to her Twitter. Hold on. We are talking to
I thought you had video files. I would have been like, hey, grab like a headshot or something, just so.
Oh, I know. Shit, let me find her. I know I have her. Hold on. Lauren, is it? Hold on.
Well, John's looking that up. I'll give an update that our family as a whole has been plowing through the Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction game. I think we're pretty close to the end of it because we got like all the weapons and we found the big terrible weapon that we got to destroy or stop or whatever.
Oh, really? Nice. I'm glad that you. Okay, I'm gonna try and fucking find it. It's
I
so
love
hard.
the variety of weapons in that game. Our favorite is the Groovatron, where you shoot out a little disco ball and it makes all the bad guys dance, and then you can just run around and beat them with your wrench.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let me not do her. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do someone else.
I also like the Predator drone missiles because they're pretty awesome.
Okay, hold on. I think.
We got them fully upgraded, and you can target multiple bad guys, and these little missiles pop up behind you, and then they go.
Wait, hold on. Did she block me? Wow, did somebody block
Yeah.
me? That's interesting. Hold on.
Yeah, that
I can
creepy
bring
guy
up-
interviewed me. I'm blocking him.
No, I'm just like, holy crap, wait a minute. Like, I just noticed that the tag was removed on the... Unless
You
she
just
got
go to
blocked.
Google Images and find her, or...
Oh, I got this one. I got one.
Alright.
I'm gonna do this girl instead. The Curvy Mary. All right, so Curvy Mary, she's from Las Vegas actually. So let me bring up the.
Born and raised.
you're like what? Let me do this. Window capture. Net. There you go. All right.
When I make a
here we go.
request, you're supposed to say, it can be done, amigo.
It can be done, Migo. It can be done, and it has been. So there you go. There's Kirby Mary. This is the girl we're gonna talk to. I don't know if you see her. Hold
Yep.
on. All right, that's the girl here coming up here. We're gonna play her clip. You see her? Knack attack.
Yes. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So we're gonna play this with you. All right. Since no one else is here, we're gonna play this with you. Here's her
Hey
clip.
everybody, it's your boy TightSpot. We are back at the AVN.
But I will
Expo.
pause
We have a
before
lovely
she
model
says her movie.
actress, porn star.
Mattress.
Mattress. There you go. But she said it herself. Her name is Kirby Mary. Kirby Mary, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic. So we have this whole segment of TightSpot's Lounge where we're starting is get to know your favorite porn stars from AVN Expo 2023. So Kirby Mary, let's answer these questions honestly and brutally. Your name?
Kirby Mary.
Years in the biz?
A little over 2 years.
So, yeah. I was going to get the last question before this one, but
That's sort of a long time for the industry.
Or position.
Doggy style.
There you go, doggy style. And with those
Hey, me too.
answers, guys, we'll let you know. This is your question you got to ask and answer. This one is, besides porn, what is Kirby Mary's favorite movie to watch?
Adam.
All right. So with those three things that she said, what is Kirby Mary's favorite movie? I'll give you 4 movies. And you pick the right one. Accepted. Neighbors.
I'm thinking she's probably...
The Addams Family Values, or Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
How old is she?
What?
You know? How old is she?
She is in her 20s or 30s. I think. I'm not sure.
Adam's Family Values is. I could see that potentially being someone's favorite movie as a kid and just kind of still liking it. She might be a little too old for that to be a childhood memory. Or sorry, a little too young. What were the other ones you said?
I said Accepted, Adam's Family Values, Neighbors, or Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I'm gonna go with Neighbors.
You said Neighbors? Well, let's see if you're
Yeah.
right.
Adam's Family Values.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Not the new
That was my
cartoon,
first instinct, but I was like, that's what I was asking about the age. I was like,
I don't know.
she might like that Adams Family movie, depending on when you grew up and when you saw it.
Christopher Lloyd
Uh-huh.
and all those amazing actors and actresses in
Yeah.
that movie.
Raul Julia and what's her name?
R.I.P. Raul
I
Julia for
can't
sure.
remember her name right now, but Morticia.
Yeah, Morticia.
Yeah.
But before we go, Kirby Mary, go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you on the World Wide Web.
You can find me at CurvyMaryLinks.com. CurvyMaryLinks.com.
There you go, guys. Go follow her. Go watch her porn. And guys, thank you again. And this is Tight Spot signing off for right now at AVN Expo 2023.
What do you think about that? That was fun, wasn't it? That was a fun little glimpse of what we have to offer with that segment. Do you want one more?
Sure.
What was that? What was that, Knack Attack? I can't hear you. What did you say?
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
Yeah. so now I found out that his favorite. You said it during when I was playing the interview, but you said your favorite position was doggy style. That's great.
Yep.
I love it. Knack Attack. Oh, dude. All right. Which one do you want to go to? You want to go to oh damn.
I don't know
Let
who
me
you
see,
saw,
hold on.
man. Just pick anybody.
Let's do Dylan. Let's do Dylan Diaz. He's pretty badass. So let's do it right now. All right, here's Dylan.
Hey, everybody. It's your
Oh, you got one of the
boy,
male stars.
I got two of the male stars.
And here today we
Cool.
have
I'm Dylan Diaz.
You have a screenshot of that guy?
Yeah.
Get to know your favorite porn stars here at AVN 2023 on TightSpot's Lounge, and you guys can win a prize. Don't worry, it's gonna be fun. You guys are gonna love this. So here we go. Question number one. Your name
Oh
is
no.
My name is Dylan Diaz.
Dylan.
Yes.
All right. How many years you been in this?
This
Oh,
guy.
my
I've
God.
been around for about 6 years.
This guy right there. I know.
Your favorite sex
That guy right
act
there.
position.
My favorite
Okay.
sex act is, oh my god, I like topping and doggy style.
All right. And final question. Besides watching.
Okay, so topping and doggy style.
Everybody likes it.
Hey, hold on.
AVN 2023.
Here, let's
And
do it
here
again.
today we have,
I'm Dylan Diaz.
and we're here to get to know your favorite porn stars here at AVN 2023 on TightSpot's Lounge, and you guys can win a prize. Don't worry.
Your audio is a little soft.
You guys are gonna love
I know.
this. So here we go. Question number
The people you're interviewing are coming in okay
My name
though.
is Dylan Diaz.
Dylan.
Yes.
All right. How many years you been in the biz?
I have been around for about 6 years.
6 years. Your favorite sex actor position?
My favorite
He's
sex
a veteran.
act is, oh my god, I like topping and doggy style.
All right. And final question. Besides watching porn, that's what we're here for today. The porn industry. What is your favorite movie to watch?
It's hard to pick just one because I love so many. Okay, but one that I said
Movie file. Before we did this interview, he said he was a movie file. He loves movies. Loves too many. So he said, name. You'll name 2 movies. And we'll give them second one as a bonus point.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
All right, so he names 2 movies. All right, I have the answers here in front of me, so I'm gonna give you 4 movies, and you can choose one of them. Or if you can name both, Knack Attack, I'd be surprised. All right. Here we go. Glass. Ready to Rumble. Knives Out, The Glass Onion, or Split.
Put 2 Shyamalan movies in there, so I'm gonna go with those.
Both the M. Night Shyamalan movies?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. Let's see.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna name one recent one, then one that's a little bit older. The Glass Onion, Knives Out, was pretty good. I enjoyed that one. And then one from a while back is Shattered, where he plays like multiple personalities. Where's that Fractured? No, it's Shattered.
No, Split. Is it Split?
Split.
Yeah, because that was part of the Glass.
Yes.
Mr. Glass and Unbreakable. That trilogy, yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
There you go,
Halfway.
guys. So, if you ask either of those two, you get the win. If you didn't, I'm sorry. It's hard to do it.
I don't think he knows what favorite movie means. Yeah, that one I can't remember the title of.
What his favorite movies are. Guys, thank you for joining. Get to know your favorite porn stars here at AVN 2023. Before we go, Dylan, go ahead and tell everyone where they can find you on the World Wide Web.
You can find me on Twitter at Dylan, DILLON, DIAC 11, just the number 11. And then from there, you can follow my link tree to all my other sites.
Thank you, Dylan. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
All right, there you go, guys. There's 2 segments of that, and thank you guys for tuning in for that. So it can be a done. We're gonna do more of that down the line, and it will have better pictures and not show porn on Twitch by accident. So we'll get that done later. But there you go. Knack Attack is. There's a little bit of. I should have turned the web off.
Baby, it's okay.
She's all right.
What is that? It's like a little game. There it goes.
Yeah, yeah. I got that was Coco playing Fall Guys over there on his stream, but you know I love it. I love it. It was a great time. Definitely. I know. I wish when Knack Attack told me that when I told him I was going, Knack Attack was like, "What? Like, what's there?" And then then I sent him some researching I was doing, watching some of the cam girls that were there doing cam while they were there at the expo. But definitely going to try to go back again next year. Hopefully do more content in different fashions. Maybe have a video and whatnot. So Knack Attack, let's get into this week's movie. Guys. Like I said, it was supposed to be the regular show movie, but it's on HBO Max. So this week, Knack Attack chose one of his favorite genres of movies of all time to kind of torture me with it. And that is a spaghetti western known as It Can Be Done, Amigo, starring Jack Palance and so many other people that I never heard of.
In case if no one knows who Jack Palance is or what he looks like, he's like a handsome what's that guy's name? Danny. He's like a handsome Danny Trejo, if that makes sense.
Is he?
He's like a handsome Danny Trejo. At least in this movie, that's what he looks like. He's got that weird looking face, but it's strikingly handsome.
But see, the thing is, Jack Palance, he kind of wasn't the main actor in this movie, though. He was the side character of the main character. But yet he did so many great movies. He did City Slickers 2, Cops and Robertsons, all in the 90s, and then he passed away unfortunately in 2006. He's done a lot of movies and he's been around the industry. His career started in 1950. All right.
Yeah, he's been doing it a long time.
Yeah, 1950 to his last movie in 1999, where he was in Treasure Island. He played Long John Silver. He also was in Ebenezer in 97. Cyborg to
And this
Tango.
movie, the movie we're talking about came out in 72, so this is like smack dab in the middle of his career.
Yeah, 72?
Yep.
Wait. Why doesn't it say on his resume? That's fucked up. Oh, this is...
Plus, it
Why
has
is
like
this
some
in-
weird alternate title or something.
You know, and okay, no, this is not even in English. I don't know why it's in like a fucking different language on me, on Wikipedia. But he was also born in Hazel Township, Pennsylvania. If you did not know that, which is crazy. Yeah, I don't know why it's in like weird. It's like in Russian. Wikipedia is now in Russian for some reason. For some reason, it's crazy. Yeah, so
This movie was a blind pick for me. I just went to Tubi under westerns, and I was just looking for something that looked like a spaghetti western. And I saw this one. I was like, all right, we'll give that one a shot.
Yeah, I mean, what made you like it? I mean,
The
okay,
title.
so-
I saw that title and I was like, what's that? Because a lot of these spaghetti westerns have weird titles.
yeah, this was in '72.
And this one was just like, it can be done, amigo. And I was like, I don't know what this is about, but I like that title. Let's give that one a shot.
So if you look this up on Windows and IMDb, it shows the Si Puedo Fuere Amigo, the Spanish.
Probably the original Italian title.
Yeah, Italian title. It looks like, and then also you have Coburn, who was played by Bud Spencer, who I've never seen in any other movie. I don't know what movies he's done. He unfortunately passed away 6 years ago, but it looks like he did a lot of stuff in the 70s. His last movie was in 2010. Oh, he was in a TV series called Recipe for Crime. Yeah, so I don't know, like I don't know what kind of movies he's done. He's done Thieves and Robbers, Go For It, Double Trouble in '84, Aladdin. He played the genie in Aladdin, like this 1986 live action movie. I don't know, different stuff. Like, but he had a long career as well from 1950 to 2011. That's like 60 years. That's
60 years,
crazy.
yeah.
Crazy. But this movie, I mean, it had its funny moments. For me, the fight scenes where the guys kept on getting up, which was like, what the fuck? Why don't they just go lay down?
It was a nice twist on the genre where he's not a gunslinger. He's just a brawler.
Yeah. He just like smacked down.
I love his favorite move too is the club guys on top of the head like that.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, like, like, and the wife of Coburn was just like the sister of the pimp who was played by Jack Palance.
Sonny.
It was just annoying as fuck. Like,
let me explain the plot real quick. So basically, we're following Colburn, who is Bud Spencer, and he's just like a big tank of a man who kind of has a weird moral code. Like, he's not evil, but he's not good. But he will do good things if asked. So anyway, he ends up he's running away from Sonny, who's trying to murder him because he had sex with Sonny's sister.
Yeah. And that is
but
played
the
by
catch
Jack
is
Palance.
he's only going to murder him after he forces him to marry his sister. So his sister won't die. What was it? His sister will have an honorable reputation then.
Yeah.
And that's basically the gist of the movie. Colburn, the character's name, he ends up helping out a little boy when he comes across his dead uncle, who says, "Take care of my boy." And
he will
from
go.
that's kind of where the plot kind of kicks. Goes
He had
in a
to
different
push the
direction
eyes
from there,
down
but-
a couple of times. He had to push the eyes down of the guy. The guy kept on
Yeah, that
talking.
was a good gag.
Yeah. I'm like, geez, dude, like, you're trying to tell him, and then he's like, "But go to sleep, go die," you know. Go ahead.
There's a lot of great little character moments in this, like when Colburn, like he has his glasses in like a gun holster.
Yeah.
Whenever he's about to beat someone up, he takes them out, puts them on.
It was a unique little kind of thing going on there. I mean, it could have been like, it could have been a gun, but it's not. His glasses, he's like, let me just give you a good old look, and then boom, pow, right in the kisser, and then he's like,
saying
dead.
Jack Palance spends the whole movie with that cigar in his mouth. Even when he's fist fighting, he's got that cigar in his mouth like this.
And I mean, honestly, didn't he look like Tom Selleck or Burt Reynolds a little bit? Like, it could have been like Burt Reynolds or who did I say?
A little bit. That's what I was saying. He sort of looks like in this movie a handsome Danny Trejo.
Okay.
Because he just has like these very sharp features on his face.
Yeah, very
like,
like
a
heavy
very intense
eyebrows.
face, but you know, and no knocking Danny Trejo, but Danny Trejo does not have a movie star face, where Jack Palance more so does. But it's still just kind of an unusual handsome.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's a unique look at a situation where did Jack Palance really fit in these roles, or were he just like, is this what he wanted to do? But like it worked for him because he was kind of like that
It looked
guy.
like he was having a blast in this movie.
Yeah, I mean it's like you said, 20 years into his career almost, like a little over 20 years into his career, and oh sure, God, not trying to yawn. But
See, I'm not sure what was going on with his career at this time. Like, I'm not a huge Jack Palance fan. Just I know of the guy, and I was like, oh, hey, he's in this movie. But at the time, like, westerns were definitely phasing out of American cinemas, but at the same time, they were exploding in Italian cinema.
yeah, I full-heartedly agree on that. And
I mean, Eastwood was still kind of doing them at this time. Dirty Harry was like right around the corner around this period, so.
Okay. Yeah, Dirty Harry. Was Dirty Harry around this time period? Let's see.
The first one was in the 70s for sure.
Dirty Harry. Yeah, 71. Yeah, you're correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it was like right there.
Yeah, right there. Definitely. But yeah, like definitely. Like I would agree. Like westerns were kind of. Like
On the
taking
way
a
out in
downfall.
American cinema at that point.
Yeah, downward spiral. And I mean, westerns haven't really picked it up. I mean, you see sci-fi westerns more now. Like
Something pops up every now and then, but they're definitely just
direct
very
to
rare
DVD
today.
or streaming, and most streaming services wouldn't do those kind of movies nowadays. And it is a lost art form to a certain extent, where like I tell you like this, like right now the big thing is superheroes, right? It still is Marvel, you know.
Yeah, it's gotten so bad that even a guy like me who loves that shit is even sick of it.
Yeah, and then you also have like Avatar.
Marvel or Disney has diluted the brand so much by just pumping out so much shit.
Yeah, I mean they did all the Star Wars stuff,
which is exactly what happened to the Western in American cinema. That was just all they were making, and people were just sick of it, and it just killed the genre.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, Clint Eastwood, man, everybody was about him, or not Clint Eastwood, John Wayne, right? No.
Yeah.
Right.
And let me be clear, I hate American Westerns, but I love spaghetti Westerns. They're so much more stylish. That's why I like them.
Okay. Stylish in what kind of format are we talking about?
Just like the music, the camera angles, you know, the quick zooms that Sergio Leone's famous for, the intense violence at times. They're just a lot more fun than the typical American Western.
Okay. Yeah, I meant John Wayne. Yep, that's correct. I was like, wait a minute. I mean, would you say if John Wayne didn't die at 72 in 79, is that, you know, do you think that's the reason why the Westerns died? Did he die with John
No,
Wayne?
they were already out well before his death.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, even he started switching over to like war movies and stuff around that time.
Yeah. I mean, the war movie thing was kind of big in the 80s and early 90s. Like, and then
Well, even the 70s too. There was like a resurgence of like World War II movies.
yeah.
I think like Midway came out then, and a couple good ones like that. So
Okay, yeah, definitely. I know what we're talking about here. And now we touch base on this movie, and it was, like, I'll tell you what, it was definitely not what I expected. But I read the tagline, between a burly man and a pimp, and I'm like, oh, cool. And in the end, it was just like it drew. I mean, it was kind of weird that, like, this guy who was also a priest in this town, who was a sheriff, and he, like,
Reverend Sheriff.
yeah, Reverend Sheriff. It was just like, what the hell, like he had this gang of dudes that just like were like his foot soldiers. Like he was like a fucking like holy man version of Shredder almost, with a Foot Clan of people that just didn't give a fuck. He was kind of like the head Foot Clan member, like not Shredder, but also the guy who sent all the cronies to get beat up, and all the cronies went and got beat up and kept on getting beat up, and
he even had his Bebop and Rocksteady with those two brother guys.
Yeah.
that were like. One's like a right-hander,
shit.
the other one's a left-hander, and at one point they were doing the dual things with each hand. That was a fun bit.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Colburn's like, hey, that's neat, do that again.
And then, like, some of the random moments was like the couple with the kid or something. I don't know if the Reverend Sheriff was trying to kidnap the kid for them, or what was going on with that.
The baptism?
Yeah, the baptism thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he kept trying to change the kid's name. He's like, he's like a John. His name's Alfred. No, I think John's a better name.
Certain people are just weird, and this movie definitely teeters on the uniqueness of everything it covers, because it has
the bizarreness of the Italian cinema of the time.
Yeah, and I mean, I haven't really seen any like Italian cinema recently, and I know it's probably weirder, or I don't know. Is it? Have you seen any Italian movies recently
I haven't seen modern stuff. I don't think modern stuff's quite as wacky as the older stuff when they were like making knockoff films, but I know Shudder has a new Dario Argento movie that I haven't watched yet, and that looked pretty slick and, like a normal movie, so.
Nice. I love that. I don't have Shudder, but I definitely wouldn't mind seeing you write that up for your cinematic lounge, which is available. If you type in Knack Attack, guys, if you guys aren't following Knack Attack on his socials, he does get down on those as well more. And him and his wife, Lauren Rose, are working on more and more stuff. And just keep on getting there. I mean, it's gonna be one of those things where you keep on working on your writing abilities, and people are gonna take notice. So definitely check out the Terrifier 2, which I haven't sat through the first one full-heartedly, but I know for a fact the first one is fucked up with all the death scenes, like when they cut the girl in half. Like
just so everyone knows, we've decided to put a pin in the Terrifier series, and come October this year, we're gonna go through those movies.
Yeah, we will. We got that, and then also I think maybe a little Saw as well. Like, I don't know.
We could do the Summer of Saw this year instead of the Summer video games.
Yeah. Summer of Saw. we have to start in like June, or
it would do it a whole summer. It would work.
Yeah, well, there's 9. Is there 9 movies now? 9 movies or 10? Is there 10?
I think if you count Spiral.
Yeah,
maybe 9 if you count Spiral.
I think we should count Spiral because it's definitely in the book of Saw. I mean, we count Jigsaw. So I think there's 10. I think there's 10. I really do. I don't know.
There was 7 in the main series, then Jigsaw, and then Spiral. So there's 9.
9. But there is 10 coming out. 10 is coming out in theaters this year. So, yeah. So it hasn't
Along
come
with
out
Scream
yet.
6, we need to learn to just let certain things just end.
Well, how many Final Destinations were there? Were there 6 Final Destinations, I think, too? I mean,
There's 5 that I remember.
yeah, there were 6.
There's probably a 6th one. I don't know.
There
I
is
wouldn't be
6.
shocked if the new sequel to that was coming out this year too.
6 came out in, actually, that's what it is, 2023. So there was 5.
There you go.
There was 5, but 2026, 2026, yeah, 2023 is going to be 6. Because 5 is, 3 is the race, 3 is the roller coaster. 4,
3 sucked. 3 had its moments, but overall that one sucked.
I think 4 is the race car.
Yeah, 4 was a hot mess too.
Really?
Yeah, it had its moments,
It was
but
a race.
like,
It was
overall
a race
just
car.
wasn't that great.
Yeah, and then 5 was 5 wrapped it all around with
I
everybody.
haven't seen 5, but I heard 5 is pretty great.
Yeah, bridge claps. That bridge clap, dude. That bridge claps thing was crazy. And then 2 was great because
2 is amazing.
yeah, first 2 were great. Third was, it had moments where the guy got killed at the drive-through.
Yeah,
4.
that's one of the fun parts of that movie.
Yeah, and the glass, and the guy getting killed by the glass in the one.
That's part 2, which is why part 2 is awesome.
Yeah. Oh, we love talking about movies. That's why we do this, and I'm glad that we're doing this.
Should we talk about the very problematic final scene of It Can Be Done, Amigo?
Yes, go ahead, talk about it. Let's do it.
So basically, the scene ends with our hero going into the house to beat his wife up.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, movie, you were so great up to this point. I mean, in context of the time and the character, it makes sense, but I left the movie feeling like,
Yeah, it left a sour taste in my mouth, too. And I'm like, really, is this how it ends? I mean,
because it was played as a laugh, too, but
yeah,
at the same time, it's like, that's not funny.
Because the kid was laughing. The kid was, like, laughing about it, and
yeah, it's like, he's beating her up.
Yeah. The kid was just like, what the hell was he on? Did they give him drugs during this? Oh, funny thing. Okay, so another thing that we knew that was coming out, because there was words about it, Night Court. Alright? Night Court is going to have a new series. John Larroquette is going to be in it. And all
Christ, just let it end. Who's asking for more Night Court?
Well, here's I know Dave is dead, but that sucks.
John Larroquette, just do like your own law drama series or something, man.
Yeah, true. But the thing is, it came out that there was a rumor that he was paid in weed to do the narration of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then in this interview he confirmed that it's true that in 1970, when the first Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out, he was definitely paid in weed to do the narration of the movie.
Oh, I would love to see that conversation between him and Toby Hooper.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Okay, so the article came out on Facebook. I have the article on my phone. Let me read it to you. Let me read it to you right now. Let me bring it back up here. I think I posted on Facebook, my main page. I think I did. Fuck this shit, man.
It's a crazy story, and it makes sense because that first Texas Chainsaw Massacre was super low budget.
Yeah, $100,000. That was. It says. Let me do John Larroquette real quick. It should pop up.
Which might be what, like 600,000 today?
Yeah.
If it was made.
Where's the news? News. Okay, so here it is. The Entertainment Weekly. John Larroquette was paid in weed to narrate the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was a favor. But he's never seen the 1974 film or any of its sequels. John Larroquette gets high with a little help from his friends, and in return he narrates their horror movies. The actor who returns as downfolding in the new Night Court revival confirmed that the long-standing internet rumor that director Toby Hooper paid him in weed to narrate the prologue to his 1974 film, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Totally true, he told Parade. He gave me some marijuana or matchbox or whatever you called it in those days. I walked out of the recording studio and patted him on the back and said, "Good luck to you." As Larroquette tells it, he and Hooper struck up a fast friendship when he was working as a bartender in Colorado back in 1969. When he headed to Hollywood to kickstart his acting career 4 years later, Hooper reached out to ask for his help on a little project that would change the horror genre forever. Toby heard I was in town and asked for an hour of my time to narrate something for this movie he just did. Larroquette recalled.
An hour? That's
fine.
Amazing.
I said, fine. It was a favor. Filmed in the summer of 1973, Texas Chainsaw Massacre starred a group of young adults tormented by the cruel, chainsaw-wielding hands of ruthless serial killer Leatherface and his family. It was a box office smash hit, earning over $30 million on its $100,000 budget and becoming one of the top 20 highest-grossing films of the year. Since then, Larroquette has gone on to narrate the franchise's numerous sequels, most recently 2022's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And fear not, he's been getting paid in actual cash lately. You do something for free in the 70s and get a little money in the 90s, he said. It's certainly the one credit that stuck strongly to my resume. Just don't ask him any questions about what happens in the movies because, spoiler alert, he's never seen any of them. He explains, I'm not a big horror movie fan. So that was the article in Entertainment Weekly. But yeah. Weather in California, sick and tired of this raining. 3 weeks of this shit since New Year's. Rocky, I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry you're going through that in San Francisco, in the Bay Area. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's in California. But Rocky, thanks for coming in, my friend. Hope you're doing well. We're talking about the movie It Can Be Done, Amigo. It was in 1974, 72, right? 72?
Yep.
72? Yeah, 72 when this movie came out. And it starred Jack Palance and who else did it say?
Bud Spencer.
Hey, Bud Spencer.
We thought we needed to talk about something that would attract more viewers to the show, so we picked an obscure 1970s spaghetti western starring Jack Palance for today's audiences.
It wasn't even me. It wasn't even me who chose it. It was Knack Attack. But spoiler alert: we have a bigger and better movie for next episode, which is gonna be in 2 weeks, and you guys haven't seen it yet. It's on Hulu. We're gonna announce that here shortly. It's a movie based on a cartoon that's out on Fox, big hit series that you guys might like. No, it's not the Simpsons movie, which I don't know.
That's right, the PJs movie.
Yeah, PJs. PJs was a great show. No, we're gonna
be fun. I like that show.
We're gonna watch the movie called The Critic. We're gonna watch The Critic. Remember The Critic?
Oh, if only.
What?
Yeah, it was only one season. That show was brilliant.
Yeah, The Critic was brilliant. Yeah, PJ's had 2. No, we're gonna watch what show was canceled on Fox that we liked? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Something. We're gonna watch
Network
something.
TV?
Huh?
You still watch Network TV?
Sometimes. I watch Family Guy and stuff like that. The cartoons. Like, that's why I like the cartoons, guys. The cartoons are fun. Rocky, I hope that it changes. I hope the weather changes. But if you have any input on any of this that we're talking about, please let us know. I'm sorry that the shitty weather is dampening your your New Year's so far. Maybe coming to Vegas. It did rain here, but it's still nice during the day now.
Yeah, California's really getting like some really shit weather last day. You had like a drought for the longest time, and then you're getting this torrential rain. It's two extremes. It's not right.
No, not right at all. But I'm glad that you're safe. I'm glad that you're here today, this morning. We're doing a little bit of a longer episode. We started late, and we're dragging on to have a little fun with y'all. Because I think, you know what? I think if we started at 3, we'd get more people. I think people wake up, and people wake up at 3 for some reason. I don't know why, but it seems like it's like, oh shit, they're on. It's 3 a.m. Let's go to TightSpot's Lounge. But nah, we may do something here shortly with the time, but never know. We are going to get sub badges for the channel, guys. So if you're subbed to the channel, you're going to have cool sub badges. Knack Attack isn't subbed anymore, I don't think. I think I need to gift him a sub again so he gets ad-free viewing. Let's
go ahead and rate It Can Be Done, Amigo.
Yeah, let's do it. It Can Be Done, Amigo. 2 out of 5.
The 3 out of 5 for me. I like spaghetti westerns, but that final scene is very problematic. Other than that, the movie's very entertaining and funny.
What was it? 2 out of 5 or 3?
3 for me.
What was it? Put out the numbers. You keep on cutting out.
Sorry, 3 out of 5 for me.
3 out of 5. There you go. I don't know why you were cutting in and out. That's weird. It's Discord sometimes. All right, so 3 out of 5, 2 out of 5 for me. And so our next movie, guys, in 2 weeks is going to be. Oh wait, let me do this. Because I put this up on the thing. All right. You like that, didn't you? The game show? The next movie that we're going to watch is Bob's Burger Movie on Hulu. Oh, hold on. They couldn't hear you because I had you muted for some reason. I don't know why. It was doing the weird loop that it shouldn't have done. I don't know. The sound alert was fucked up. But it's going to be the Bob's Burger Movie, which is available on Hulu. I've actually watched it already, Knack Attack, and I'm going to tell you this. Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I was very impressed by the animation in the trailer, and I love the TV show, so I'm looking forward to watching it.
I'm glad that you're going to be able to watch it. Because if you love the TV show, and if you love South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, you're going to love this. Do you get
why? Satan in the movie?
What?
Is Satan in the movie?
No, I'm saying this because if you like Bigger, Longer, Uncut, it's just a longer episode of South Park. So in the end, you're definitely gonna like this because it's a longer version of an episode. It could have been an episode for Bob's Burgers, but in the end, it all works out, man. It's that's my sticking points to what I'm gonna say about this movie in 2 weeks. But guys, be on the lookout. We're gonna be talking here in the next couple days to figure out when we actually do the giveaway. I thought we had more people listening in, but the time, we've been having up and downs with people coming in and out of time zones. So we might change the time a little bit. We may talk about that. But we might do a like weekend stream where we do it like a mini-sode just to do the giveaways for you guys at a certain time. So be on the lookout on the socials. Knack Attack, tell everybody where they can find you and your website and anything else you want to say before you go as well, my friend.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter at Knack Attack, NAKATTACK, and I'm posting new stuff on my movie blog, The Cinematic Lounge, weekly. We just put up something about Terrifier 2. Spoilers, the greatest movie ever made. So yeah, that's what I'm up to.
There you go. That's
keep wearing your mask, everybody. XBB 1.5 is out there, and it's no joke.
Yeah, I mean, COVID is still around, man. It's definitely one of those things, and it sucks. But yeah, I love this. I love talking to you all. I'll be back here in a little bit. I'm going to be playing some games for sure. I'm not tired. I'm going to go play games because I want to. And my wife's already passed out, so like she's not watching TV. But I love you guys. Hit us up on the socials at the Tight Spot on Twitter, the Real Tight Spot on TikTok, on Instagram, the Real Tight Spot now. yeah, we're gonna have more fun. We're gonna do more things with this. We're gonna make it bigger and better on all platforms here moving forward. I know that we want to do that because this is what we love to do. And Knack Attack, thank you so much again for being my best friend and you know, my counterpart to this show. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be doing this. You have a great week, my friend, and we'll talk soon. All right.
You too, buddy.
All right, we're gonna rate out.
Yeah,
We're gonna rate out to Coco Sports. We love him. We rated out him last night, but we'll be back in a few minutes to play some video games. Love y'all. Peace out. See y'all soon. Peace.